I'm starting making this video by showing you the time. At this time I'm making this video is 7:46 p.m. I don't want to say 7:46 night because you can see there is too much light outside around here. There is still a lot of light. Some people cannot see or think this is already during the night or during the evening. So today I want to share with you the time zone difference of the seasons and what seasons you have this type of light during the day or during the night, and why other seasons the darkness comes very early and very quick. Welcome everyone, this is EPM Ernest Boniface Makulilo, and I'm bringing you some cultural geographical information today. I'm very much excited. I know we are talking about the green card lottery is coming up, the results are coming up, and there's some people have already got the visa and people are waiting for the results. But one of the ways is just to share a lot of information to understand about other regions, about other culture. So today let's talk. It might be easy, simple for others, but it might not be easy and simple to others too. So the better way, let me do the outside video and show you outside and the light. So you can see out right now there is too much light. Even my video, it's too much light right now. You can be able to see. If I move around, you will see there is too much light around. So up to now is almost nearby. It's almost nearby 8. So 8 p.m., 8 during the night. But we don't have the dark yet. So there are 4 major seasons here in the United States or most of the Western world. And these 4 major seasons also have the impact in how long the darkness will be or how long the daylight will be. So those are the changes you'll be able to see. So for those who are coming right now to America, they will be experiencing something like this way, to have the dark very, very late. But those who will be coming during the time of the winter, the dark will be starting at 4 or 5 in the evening or PM. Already there will be dark outside. And even the sunrise in the morning is delaying. So what are those seasons? And which one do you like most? And why? I'm going to share these seasons and I'm going to explain which one I like most and why do I like those one in my own ways. Possible they might be able to give some of the reasons for your end also to like these kind of ways. Let me start. There is spring, there is summer, there is fall, there is winter. So let's start with the cycle. Let's start with the spring. Why spring? Because it's the birth of things, like things come to life. So during the spring season, number one, usually I will talk about when I talk about the winter, we are going to usually we lose an hour, so we gain back an hour. There is what something is called the daylight saving. So for instance, if someone in the East Coast or Eastern time will have 7 hours difference currently with East Africa, when it goes to during the winter we'll have 8 hours difference with East Africa. I'm in the central time zone, I will have 9 hours instead of 8 hours. Someone in the Pacific will have 10 hours instead of 9. So it's all over kind of that, like mountainous, then Pacific will be having almost 11 hours difference. So it's crazy about how it works. But in the spring is the birth, the life comes back. The green, you'll be able to see, you can be able to see there is a green outside. The leaves come out, the grasses come out, the flowers are coming out. So that's why it's the birth, kind of that. So spring is the birth of, or things come to life. So if that is the case, it is not that cold, it is a little bit chilly, but it's not that cold during the spring. Some people like it because you are transitioning from very cold to a little bit chilly. You can be having a little bit of, not like a very cold heavy jacket, but a little bit decent. You can start going outside, sometimes this and this. The dark outside is starting getting, or the sunrise is starting coming early a little bit. Because during the winter, this darkness starts at 5, some places at 4, 4:30, already the dark starts outside. And it goes until 7:30 in the morning or 8 in the morning. There is still the sun doesn't come. But once you go to the spring, already the sun is starting to set around 6 instead of 5, or instead of 4, or it's going to nearby 7, whatever, 6:30, something like that. Then the spring goes up to, even up to now we call it spring, but it's already kind of like early summer. So we are now in May. So during the May or going to June, when we are going for summer, like right now we are still saying it's almost at the end of the spring season. So the spring season which we are ending, you see the light now, it is 8 p.m. Right now 7:52 p.m. So it's 7:52 p.m. there is this light. So the light will be going this way until 8:30 in the evening, or in the night, whatever I call it, night. I don't even want to call it night because it's still the evening. So for that particular sense, it goes this way until 8 or 8:30. Then the dark comes. But in the morning, the sun rises very, very early. Instead of rising up by 7:30 or something like that, so by 6, already it is out, there is light, you can go outside, you walk, run, do jogging, any crazy thing you want to do outdoor, you can be able to do early in the morning. Then the summer comes. The summer, the sun is going to set, the dark comes at 9:30 sometimes. Is crazy, trust me. I came in America during the almost this fall is going to start in August. During the middle of August, the sun is setting by 6, it was by 9:30 in the evening. So that means, why should I go to sleep? I cannot fall asleep. I'm getting used to when there is dark, my brain is shutting down. When there is light, I'm still alive, I'm still awake, I'm good to go, I can do a lot of things. So that was me. So for me, when I came here, it was that way. Then from November, end of October, but most like in November, the dark starts and we lose an hour. So that concept, the daylight saving, is a crazy concept. I'm not going to explain right now. But at that time, the dark starts at 4:30 or at 5. That is, first of all, it's starting with fall. Fall, that means the leaves are falling down, changing the color from green to purple to red, and always like brown, falling of the leaves down. That is the fall, falling of the leaves. But in Europe, they call it as autumn season. Then in November, going to December, the winter comes there. Then it becomes so dark, very, very early, very, very cold in many states. Fewer states, California, Hawaii, Arizona, Florida, a few states, there will be no snow. It's good tropical lifestyle or desert like in Arizona, those kind of areas. So for those particular situation, there is a very slow amount of light. So for me, I don't like winter. Apart from being cold, and I live in the cold region or cold state, I don't want it. When it is 4:30, I'm coming home from work, I'm already okay. Now it is already during the night. I'm arriving there, my mind is already shutting down, it's already late. So I can sleep even at 6, I'm already tired. So for me, I get tired very early. I feel the day has gone. I cannot do any activity outdoor. That's why many people here in America, we gain a lot of weight during the winter, because it's more out indoor, more eating inside. You don't do workout, you don't do a lot of things, you are sleeping a lot, watching movies. That's the most of the terrible time. Plus there is a lot of a celebration. There is Thanksgiving, there is first of all there is Halloween candy, Thanksgiving, a lot of meal, there is Christmas coming up. So there are so many celebrations, New Year at the end during the winter time, and there is a little bit of exercise. So if you want to be aware, find a way on how you can also be productive on winter time. If you like the winter time, there are people enjoy those kind of snow, enjoy those activities during the winter time. Those are them, not me. For me, I'm enjoying this kind of weather. For me, I'm enjoying the time to have this kind of very long daylight. I can do a lot. I can wake up at 5:30. I can do exercise. I can start at 5:30 and start doing my work, assuming that is already during the day, and I go to sleep late, because up to now I'm okay. But if it's during the winter time, up to now my kids are supposed to be asleep. It is 8 p.m. So they're supposed to be asleep. It is already dark outside. But it will be unfair if right now I tell them go and sleep. why should I then sleep with this kind of light? So right now I'm talking to you, it is already very, very late. You see, it's already 7:56. So that is a big challenge which I want people to understand, or you can be able to see. The light is outside, it's still almost 8 p.m. but there is light outside. So thank you so much, everyone. That is what I want to update you on the daylight saving and the time zone and everything.